Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the reef. So as you see, I got the rest of the back panel mostly scrubbed off. I did miss a couple little spots there. But, and here's a key point of always look at your tank and know your tank. Let's zoom in here. That is a water drop. And I thought something was a little awry because I don't remember there being that much buildup there. Hi guys. Yes. Guys, I'm trying to show the people stuff. Okay. Can you? Okay. Thank you. So, I don't remember there seriously being that much back there. So while I was cleaning, I kind of got low and literally saw it just like this. And you can see there's a little droplet right there as well. So you've always got to keep an eye on your tank. Keep an eye on everything. Know where everything sits and all that. Because you never know when it might, the fittings come a little loose, or you spring like a little tiny leaker that you've got to now go fix. So now we're gonna go fix it. So I figured I would show you what is involved. So unfortunately, I can't really reach the side. And it's very important that you have a pair, or like a wrench. You can get like 3D printed wrenches to fit your specific size nut for your bulkheads. It's very important that you find what size you need and have it handy. The last time I had like a pretty decent leak, if you remember, I don't know what day it was, but it was a pretty sizable leak, and I didn't have anything that would fit. And believe it or not, Home Depot doesn't have a lot of tools that fit either, because they are incredibly large. So I believe I have 1.5-inch bulkheads, but that means that the nut is actually 3 inches in diameter. So as you see, I'm trying on the farthest to the right one just to get the sizing right, and then I realized that it actually had to be completely all the way out for it to fit around the nut. And then I moved it over because there's no way I can reach the far left nut, bulkhead nut, while I'm on this side of the tank, which makes it a lot more difficult to reach. I did turn off the return pump to do this so that the chamber back there emptied out. It's not like completely empty, but I'd say it's only like a quarter full. And that is purely, now could you do it with it completely full and not turning the pump off? Sure, but there is that like inherent risk of I'm putting a metal object into the salt water, which could eventually corrode and put heavy metals into the water, which we don't want. So rather than risk it, I'd rather just turn the pump off. So I did watch it just to see it fill back up, make sure that I didn't inadvertently make something worse while I was tightening it. But again, this is just a huge note of making sure that you have what you need and that you are looking at your tank every day. One, they're beautiful. And it just gets you more in tune with the tank. Like, I love just sitting there and spending time with them. And I literally just found this because I was sitting there looking at the fish and seeing what they were doing, and I saw that this was leaking. So I'm like, well, we've got to figure that out and fix that now. So I guess that's what we're doing on today's video. Our pH is back up to like 8.24 and 8.26. So we'll see how long that holds. I am going to retest some water parameters tomorrow. But otherwise, I figured I would show you all this and just kind of hit on that. I thought I had a wrench when the first leak happened, and I did not. So this is a prime example of piss poor planning leads to poor execution and panic. So just run to Home Depot or Lowe's. I actually, when I went to go get it, I grabbed all of them, like all of the largest sizes that I could, to bring them back. I also grabbed one of the strap ratchet style wrenches to see if that would work, and unfortunately the band is too wide and it won't grip the bulkhead, so the nut of the bulkhead, so those will not work for that. So just make sure that you have what you need, and then plan ahead, because eventually you will need them. They do come loose over time. Okay? Or if they're just not tightened up, or you just don't tighten them up enough to begin with. All right? Well, that was fun. And it's not uncommon for you to have to tighten your bulkheads as the tank kind of settles and whatnot. They should have been completely tightened prior to, because I got like a solid eighth a turn or quarter turn out of that. But I also topped off the top-off container today. And otherwise, just kind of spent time with the fish again. I'll probably retest some water parameters tomorrow just to double check and see where everything is sitting at. And we'll go from there, really. The water level is coming up a little bit higher than I'd like it, because you don't want it to flow into the other pipe, because it's the emergency overflow. But everything else is doing well, looking well. They're all a little scaredy fish today. I don't see any marks on anyone. There's like these little granule looking things on Todd, Scar. I need you to get out of the way. But they're only on him. I think it's just sand. It could also be like a viral infection from what I'm reading. I don't believe it to be ick, because nothing has been introduced into the tank in forever. And more so, the tangs would be the ones to show signs before Todd would. Because Todd is a lot more resistant to ick than, Gil or Scar would be, or even Dory, or heck, even Tigger. And I don't see any signs of scratching from him, which he would be doing if he did have ick. So I don't believe it to be ick. We're just going to keep an eye on him, just to be sure that it's what we think it to be. And I'm going to take some pictures and post some pictures and stuff on some forum pages and see what everybody's saying, what everybody else thinks. So that's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoy. Sorry it was a little bit longer of a video today, but I did find that pressing issue that we had to take care of. And I just wanted to stress to all of you, there's Tigger's stressed look. He gets in his little cubby hole and hides. He's fine. He's just stressed and scared because I moved a little too fast around him. But that's all I've got for today. And I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. All right. Have a great day.